In the midst of COVID-19, many schools and small businesses were forced to close their doors and go virtual. However, one institution that had to stay strong during the lockdown were student media centers. Stony Brook's The Statesman is an example of the resiliency student media offices had to demonstrate during the lockdown. Assistant Director for Student Media at Stony Brook, Isabel Breheny Schaefer, was surprised about her students' ability to work during a pandemic.
My students were amazing. I mean, the fact that most of them are working in some kind of multimedia capacity already, I think made the transition for them a little bit easier than it might have been for some others.
Even before the pandemic, the trend towards doing things online was becoming more common. During the majority of the pandemic, Sarah Ruberg worked as the managing editor, and her and the Statesman team were on the front lines, reporting and producing content for this new lockdown world.
We did a lot of Zoom interviews like we're doing right now. We did have a few reporters go into the field, especially over the summer when there was a multitude of Black Lives Matter protests. So we were able to put out a few photo galleries, but um, other than that, we tried to stick mostly remote. And when we couldn't be remote, we were definitely safe. We all wore masks and social distance, and yeah, we just did our best to stay safe.
Stony Brook University will be opening back up to full capacity in the coming fall. Just like student journalists had to make the transition from working in person to working online, they now have to transition back to reporting in person.
We've kind of lost that sense of community that you get from being in person. So, once we make our way back to being in person, we're gonna all have to get to know each other, and we're all gonna have to learn how to work in a newsroom physically again.